Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing two different looks for the holidays. I can't believe it's already like the holidays, Christmas time. Like, where did this year go? I have no idea. I feel like I just filmed my last like holiday tutorial. But today I filmed kind of more fun, like green. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people don't do greens for the holidays. I thought I would incorporate it to make it a little bit more wearable. I added the gold on the inner corner, some glitter on the inner corner, just to make it a little bit more fun. And I also did just a classic, you know, warm on the eyes, red lip, because I didn't do that one last year. I wanted to do a red lip last year, but I didn't end up doing it. Really easy, but it still looks really like formal and like classic, just a very classic like, you know, holiday look. You could add glitter to it if you want to, but I just did something kind of simple, just that literally anybody can do. And this one I just played around with a little bit of green because I love green, and I love green for the holidays. And I don't think I've ever worn like green eyes for Christmas or anything. I honestly might do this for Christmas depending on my outfit. I really like it, especially with this like really pretty nude lip. I think the nude lip definitely makes it a little bit more wearable too. A lot of people are like scared of green, and I don't know why, because I love green and I love green eyes. I also did do both looks with the Morphe 39A palette. Now I know you guys are probably thinking like, didn't you include that palette in your anti-haul? Yes. And I'm fake, and I ended up getting it anyway. My dad actually got it for me because I wanted it. I like hinted to him while he was at the mall, and I was like, hey, you should go to Morphe and go buy that for me. So technically I didn't spend my own money on it, but I still don't like the layout of it. But I actually really do like the palette, and I like the shadows in here. So yeah, I did use this palette for both looks today, except for the exception of like one single eyeshadow for the green, just because I needed to deepen it up a little bit and the palette didn't have that. I really like how both looks came out. I don't think either one of them are really dramatic or anything. I still feel like this green eye is pretty wearable. Don't be scared of the green. I definitely would say maybe try it out before Christmas or something if you guys wanted to. I feel like this would be really good for Christmas or like a holiday party. This one probably like for a holiday party I think would be really cool. You know, or any holiday that you guys celebrate. If you don't even celebrate the holidays and just want to wear this anytime, go for it. Start off with the classic red lip first, and then the second tutorial would be on this look right here. The face routine and everything is the same for both looks, but I did the face routine for the first look. So if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Let's just go ahead and get right into the tutorials. Alright, so we are starting off with the face routine first, and I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer, and I'm just putting that all over my face, and then I'm going in with the Fenty Pro Filter Foundation, and I am in the shade 190, and I'm just blending that out with a Maybelline blending sponge. For concealer, I'm taking Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral. Is this a surprise? Do I ever use anything else? No. My face routine for this video is pretty much the things that I always use, so none of this is going to be any new products. But I'm setting my under eyes with the NYX HD Banana Powder, and then to bronze up my skin, I'm using the No. 7 Caramel Bronzer. To contour, I'm using my Makeup Geek Infidelity Powder, and I'm also going to be contouring my nose with this shade as well. And then to bake the sides of my nose, I'm using my RCMA No Color Powder. Now moving on to blush, I'm using Milani Luminoso. This is my favorite blush of all time. My eyes are already primed and set. I used the Tarte Lid Lock Eye Base for my primer, and now I'm going into the Morphe 39A. I'm taking that first transition shade and just blending that into my crease. By the way, this palette has all like the transition and crease shades like in the middle of it. So I'm taking the third transition shade and I'm just putting that in my crease, kind of doing the same thing, just kind of deepening it up a little bit. Now I'm taking like this mid-tone kind of brown shade and I'm putting this in my crease directly just to kind of start giving it a little bit more depth. For my lid, I'm taking this like gold kind of, I don't know, it's like a very like vintage old gold kind of color. I'm putting that on my lid, and then I'm spraying my brush to kind of make it a little bit more metallic. Then I'm going in with this bronzy shade up here, and I'm putting that right on top of the other gold because I felt like the other one looked a little bit more green. And then I'm taking these two shades right here, and I'm just deepening up the crease a little bit because I felt like it wasn't deep enough. And then I'm taking this darker brown and putting that on the outer corner. For my lower lash line, I'm just taking the same shades that I used up on top and just replicating that on the bottom. I'm taking the Ciate Fierce Liquid Liner, and I'm just creating a small thin line just to cover up my lash band when I put on lashes later on. And then for mascara, I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics Volumizing Mascara. I think that's the name of it. I'm going to apply my falsies off camera, but I'm going to be using the new Morphe lashes in the style Sophisticated. And then for highlighter today, I'm taking two of the Fenty Beauty ones. First, I'm going in with Hustle Baby, and then on top of that, I'm going in with Fire Crystal. And then I'm also going to be taking the Hustle Baby highlighter on my inner corner and my brow bone. And lastly, for my lips, I'm taking the new Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint in the shade Uncensored. By the way, this formula is so freaking comfortable. Like, I need her to come out with like 100 more shades in the lip paints. Thank you so much. So this is the finished look for look number 1. I hope you guys like this really just easy, classic, holiday look. And then now on to the more fun and bold look. So just like the last look, I'm starting off with the first transition shade in the palette and just putting that in my crease. And then I'm taking this very like mossy green shade and I'm just putting that in my crease. This shade was the reason why I even wanted this palette in the first place. And then I'm deepening it up with the other like mossy green color in the palette. This one is kind of like the similar shade, but it's just a little bit darker. And I was really sad because I wanted this palette literally for these two green shades by themselves. And I don't know if it was just because I had just taken off my eye makeup before or my eyelids were just really dry, but I felt like these colors weren't really blending that well. And since this palette doesn't really have like a dark green to kind of deepen up a look a little bit, I took a Makeup Geek single shadow in Enchanted Forest and just used that for my outer corner and then to deepen up my crease. And then I'm just going in with the brush that I was using before with the other two green shades, and whatever was left on it, I'm just using that to blend out the darker green shade. And now for my lid, I'm taking this really pretty metallic green shade and I'm just packing that on, and I did wet my brush a little bit to make it a little bit more metallic. And then I'm just going back with the dark green shade to kind of blend everything together. Next, I'm taking this little pure eye polish. This was part of a set that they came out with for the holidays, and I'm taking the shade Queenie and I'm putting this on top of where I put that metallic green shade, just on the inner part of my eye, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. And I loved this on top of that shadow. It looked so pretty. It really just added like a little something to the look, and I'm obsessed with it. For my waterline, I'm taking the Smashbox Always On gel liner in the shade Baller and just lining my waterline with that. And then for my lower lash line, I'm taking the same green shades that I used on the top and just doing the same thing to the bottom. I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Hustle Baby highlighter once again on the inner corner, and then on top of that, I'm going in with the NYX Gold Glitter Liner just to kind of add a little something and make it a little bit more fun. And for my lashes for this look, I'm using the Pure Lashes in the style Bombshell. So for my lips, I'm taking the Gerard Cosmetics Sugar and Spice Lip Liner. And then I'm taking the new Colourpop and Kathleenlights Moonchild Gloss. This is like the perfect nude gloss. It has like little gold flecks in it and I love it so much. And this is the finished look for look number 2. I hope you guys like this video. If you do end up recreating one of these looks for the holidays, make sure to tag me on Instagram so I can see it. If you guys like this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.